Chris Tarrant, pictured, was pulled over when he left his local pub in Berkshire. Former Who Wants to Be a Millionaire host Chris Tarrant has appeared in court charged with drink driving following a tip-off to police. The 71-year-old television and radio broadcaster was driving home from his local pub in his £60,000 Mercedes when he was pulled over. It is thought he was approached by officers in Bucklebury, near Reading, Berkshire, after a local phoned 999 when the TV star was leaving the pub. They phoned 999 as Tarrant left the Bladebow Inn and he had 50 mcg of alcohol in 100 millilitres of breath, 15 mcg more than the legal limit, according to the Sunday. The local resident is said to be unhappy about Tarrant's plans to extend his £2 million home. Tarrant, who presented the hit ITV quiz show from 1998 to 2014, appeared at Reading Magistrates Court on December the 18th. A source told the newspaper that he is taking legal advice and is due to reappear in court on January the 18th. A police spokesman told Mail Online, a man has been charged in connection with an incident which occurred in Chapel Row, Bucklebury, Berkshire on Saturday, December the 16th. Chris Tarrant, aged 71, of Bucklebury, was charged on Saturday with one count of driving a motor vehicle when alcohol level was above the limit. He appeared at Reading Magistrates Court on Monday, December the 18th. A local is said to have phoned the police after the former game show host submitted plans to extend his home. The 71-year-old had been at the Bladebow Inn in Bucklebury, Berkshire, before he drove his £60,000 Mercedes. Locals in the village said Tarrant missed a carol service on the day he was due in court. The dispute with the local resident is thought to have started because the star has already extended his 7-bed mansion 3 times after he bought it in 2004 for £1 million. An application to build a 2-story extension with 2 beds on the top floor and a utility room and snug on the ground floor was rejected by councillors but overturned on appeal. Neighbours in Bucklebury, which is the Duchess of Cambridge's home village, objected because the house is in a beauty spot. And council chief said Tarrant had already extended the property as far as planning guidelines allow. But a successful appeal earlier this year allowed the plans to go ahead. The bedrooms will both be as you are and measure 11 foot by 8 foot and 9 foot by 8 foot respectively. On the ground floor, the snug will be 14 foot by 11 foot and the utility room 10 foot by 11 foot. Tarrant's neighbours were traditionally tight-lipped about whether one of them gave a tip-off to the police which led to the star's arrest. Villagers in Upper Bucklebury, Berkshire, well versed in the ways of the media after years of fielding questions about the Duchess of Cambridge and the Middleton family, said it was highly unlikely anyone would have alerted a police patrol to the fact Tarrant was leaving the local Bladebow public house after drinking there. A photograph of the property showing the area at the front of the house that is due to be developed. On the ground floor, the snug will be 14 foot by 11 foot and the utility room 10 foot by 11 foot, as shown in this floor plan at a scale of 1 to 100.